all these girls excited. But what you know about that? You don't know nothing about that real player shit. And just drop my lighter, but I don't care because I got another one right here, Real Slime Life. And if you're wondering why my shirt a little, yeah, because YSL Slime Dead and Pale. Lame man, nigga. I still got the nigga poet nigga. I still got the tag on that bitch. But let's go ahead and get straight into it.
Got some new updates for you guys.
Yeah.
Let's get into it straight away, and I'm going to dig a little bit further into Big 30's backstory in this video as well, because he was granted a bond. His role in this situation might not be as serious as we thought, or it might not be as easy to prove than we thought. But basically, this is the latest update. Pooh's out. Pooh's in. Big 30's out. And it's looking pretty bad for Pooh Shiesty still.
Yeah, Pooh's
so let's
done.
hear
Pooh's
this
done.
update from outside the court.
30 got a chance.
FBI
Pooh's
are
cooked.
basically saying that the allegations that they're making are true.
We're outside federal court here in downtown Dallas for an update on the case that involves the rapper known as Pooh Shiesty, Lontrell Williams Jr. After about a 1-hour probable cause hearing in federal court in downtown Dallas, he has been ordered held. The judge deciding that, yes, there is probable cause that he was involved in the crimes that have been alleged by the FBI. His defense attorneys argued the FBI does not have the guns they mentioned. They do not have the jewelry that they mentioned that was allegedly stolen. They do not have the contract that they say that he was forcing the other rapper known as Gucci Mane to sign to get Pooh Shiesty, the other rapper, out of his contract. But the judge said the evidence is heavy that he was involved in this, that he does
like, I don't think there's no way out of this, bro. Like, you're done. Even if Gucci Mane doesn't cooperate anymore, like I said, I'm pretty much sure only he was cooperating enough just to get that insurance money for his jewelry, because I'm not finna do my wedding ring, my earrings, my pink, like, nigga, I'm finna get all that back. You're tripping. I'm going to get my money back. And you can kick the contract or whatever, but I'm going to get my money for the stuff back. But, yeah, you're on ankle monitor there. They got you on camera walking in and out. They got your homies on camera walking in and out. They got the pictures of the guys wearing the jewelry. They got the Greyhound records showing them niggas going from Memphis to the crossing state lines. That's the whole reason it's a federal case, because them niggas went back to Memphis.
Have a lengthy criminal history, including gun violations before. So at this point, Lontrell Williams Jr. is being ordered held in federal custody pending his next court date. We'll have other updates throughout the day.
So he's being held in federal custody pending his next court date. Now, Big 30 initially got a bond, but they're now saying that this was actually denied after the court stepped in. So apparently he was initially granted his bond. He was due to be let out. But yeah, I didn't know this until now. He was basically ordered to be kept in custody despite the judge actually granting him house arrest. This is apparently a federal judge in Texas that basically overruled the initial judge ruling when he got a $100,000 bond and said he has to stay behind bars and be extradited to Dallas while prosecutors attempt to revoke his bond. The prosecution has until April 13th to file its argument as to why 30 should be kept in custody, and his attorneys have a week to respond to the motion. Now, Pooh Shiesty's lawyer would hold a press conference and give a full update as to where the case stands and what kind of defense he's going to be going with.
Bond hearing today and a PC hearing today. I think that the relevant things that were said today that I thought were fascinating were that it took 3 months to build a case, and I think the reason for that was because the statements that were given on the evening that this occurred were very questionable. I think the way that the statements were made, what allegedly was witnessed and what wasn't witnessed, I think gave great pause to the FBI. The FBI doesn't take 3 months to arrest someone if they believe everything that was said on the night that it occurred. They were involved the first night, and then nothing happened for 3 months. In addition to that I thought was quite embarrassing, was that an FBI agent says they don't have the resources to keep their eye on an individual. This is allegedly an individual that committed a crime that they then didn't watch to see if the guns were present, if the jewelry was present. And what didn't we hear today? What we didn't hear today is there is no contract, this mystery contract. They have no contract.
Okay.
They have no video of this alleged signing of a contract. They have no guns.
Lawyer doing a lot of
jewelry.
lawyering.
They have none of that physical evidence. What they have is they have allegedly 5 individuals, one of them being a very well-known individual that is allegedly cooperating with the government and making these allegations against my client and many more. I'm going to take like 1 or 2 questions and then we're going to scoot.
So he just said Gucci Mane snitching, all right? He just said it straight up.
But Gucci Mane dropped the
5
song.
individuals, one of them being a very well-known individual that is allegedly cooperating with the government and making these allegations against my client and many more. I'm going to take like 1 or 2 questions and then we're going to scoot.
Like I said, bro, he's probably just doing it for the insurance money, but even if he's not, so I'm supposed to let you take all my jewelry, I'm supposed to let you take my wedding ring. I'm supposed to goddamn let you punk me on camera because apparently, a quote unquote, I have a video of doing this, and Big 30 broke his phone before they arrested him. So on top of all that, I'm supposed to let you sign this. Let me make me sign this contract too. Let me out my deal. Let you out your deal, and I get the bogus end of that. I just don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. I just don't understand. Like, what is the street way to handle that? I'm supposed to go kill the person now because of that, and still lose out on everything because I just took that big ass L. Now I killed him. Now I'm going to jail. Keisha Core? Well, excuse me, pardon me, whatever his goddamn wife name is. Keisha Kior, I don't know, man. You going to prison or are you tapping that? I'm tapping that. Nike. Fuck you talking about. I ain't going to no prison for no nigga.
Arguing they've got only a he said kind of case. No evidence.
Correct. Yeah, it's very fair. I think that this is it's a he said type of case. I mean, obviously, there's 5 individuals on one side. What we're missing are the other people that were present in the room, right? The owner of the studio who says he didn't hear anything or see anything. The way they leave the studio, where no one is in concert with anybody else, no one's arguing with anyone else. One of the individuals says, "Hey, can I get my watches back?" Like, the story is quite unusual, and I think that the FBI knew that. I think the investigators knew that it was unusual, and I think that's why it took so long to make the arrest.
What is your response to the judge saying that, your client still violated in terms of his ankle monitor location?
Sure, those are all things that are going to be, flushed out. The fact is that he was allowed to be in certain areas at certain times. That really wasn't an argument for today. I wasn't really even going to make that argument. My main thrust of today was to really push on the evidence and see exactly what they had and when they had. How about this? How about the individual who wrote the complaint, who actually drafted the complaint, who was sitting in the courtroom, who's only been an FBI agent for 4 years, does not take the stand. They put someone else on to say what she wrote in her own complaint when she's sitting in the courtroom. And that's done quite often in gamesmanship because they don't want to put a rookie on the stand and be measured by our legal team.
How far away is this from trial?
Who knows?
Basically saying they not putting their best foot forward with this one. They think they got a slam dunk case. They ain't no slam dunk case. Shiesty might get out. Might get out. That's decent. If he does get out, shout out to him. But if you get out again and you do some more stupid activity, at this point, you just got to get your ass packed out by somebody. I don't know who. Somebody needs to slap the hell out you. Beat your ass, take your phone from you, take all your pipes, take your money, put you in rehab. I don't know what they need to do. Because if you get out again and you do some crash out shit, you're donezo. You're done. Also, right here, yeah.
To this situation in a second.
Do you think he really got liposuction to lose weight?
On some G shit though, I really feel like y'all playing with me because I really been said fuck this shit. We can't go to the next question.
All right, we can move on. I just you had some funny bars in the whole thing that I just kind of wonder if it was serious or not.
Shit back up.
Nah,
I ain't on that.
Nah, we with money back
ain't
too.
talking about that right now, bro.
All right. No liposuction. Got it.
I said fuck this shit 5 minutes ago. Fuck. I'm bushing.
All right.
I'm
For real though, they be playing.
Now,
I don't want to disrespect you at all.
now I'm saying, say for instance, now what if somebody get hurt? What if somebody die? If I ain't respond to y'all how y'all want me to, and the motherfucker die, and the motherfucker go to jail the rest of their life, and somebody dead, you will be satisfied? You just gonna laugh at us on another interview, talk about this to another nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, just fuck this shit, bro. This shit dead. Let's just move on.
Okay, for sure. No,
That's the most respectful way he could have said it too. Because these people, these bloggers, these interviewers, they do be trying to push the narrative. Let's not act like they don't know what they're doing. These are grown ass adults, grown ass men, sometimes women. Y'all be asking these police ass, crazy ass, instigating ass questions. Then it's like, it's a lose for me because if I answer it the wrong way, my career could be over with. Or like you said, someone can go to jail, someone could die. A lot of things can happen, man. It can really go down, but y'all don't care about that. Y'all only care about y'all clicks, y'all views, and narrative that you trying to push. So I think more rappers should check these niggas. Like, it's too many crash outs. Like Vine off 1700, you should be treating Adam as like the 2 interviews that he did with you. Cause he pushed you to do, like, you know what I'm saying? You're not even talking about music. You're talking about ops and other niggas and killing, doing all this weird shit. Like,
if it's serious like that, then we definitely ain't trying to antagonize shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not even that serious. That shit.
Okay. I feel like we got enough of an answer for the people who are curious about it anyway, Because your fans, they obviously are very...
I've been telling my fans, fuck this shit on shit. If it was something, I'd be still going at it.
So he's saying the beef with Moneybagg Yo is so intense that somebody might die if he even responds to it. Now, I've always found it very ridiculous that rappers want us to talk about, oh, it's Adam's fault if somebody dies because he brought up the topic. Meanwhile, you in songs dissing the dude nonstop.
But just
anyway,
because he dissed the dude doesn't mean, like, you don't know when them diss. Like, okay, let's say, for example, I dropped 5 diss songs by the nigga, but all those came out last year. And in February of this year, we talked it out and hashed it out. So now I go on this platform, you ask me about these diss songs, I already tell you we squashed it, and you keep trying to bring it up. Like I said, if I react, somebody could possibly get popped. Somebody could easily, just because I goddamn said, yeah, man, up that nigga, man, I meant what I said. That just messes up the whole treaty we just had. So yeah, nigga ain't finna just be, you know, just willing to throw that away.
That's a load of nonsense, but clearly the beef between Big 30, Chopper Gang, Pooh Shiesty and them, and Moneybagg Yo is very serious. Now, Big 30 is very deep in the Memphis street scene.
Yeah,
right?
for
He
sure.
holds ties to 2 notorious gangs, the Chopper Gang, which you know from Pooh Shiesty, and KSBG. They're saying he tapped in with Grape Streets. And this is Big 30 with Newski and Gino, 2 members from those hoods that ended up passing away. Now, he's very deep in the streets. He's lost friends to the streets. And as he said, the beef's so real that you say the wrong thing in an interview and somebody could die. Now, he would break down the history and the real origins of how Chopper Gang started in another interview.
Okay, we gonna make a second part of this. You dig what I'm saying? Because I'm just trying to get into it. I'm trying to see what's going on, man. On Funnel Grave, it's a lot of info.